Hello, Stinkies. Hold on. I'm already in game. Because I joined to check something. And then I was like, man, I really want a horse hunt. That's what we're gonna do. Starting off strong by running face first into a heart because I looked away. I don't have a lot of space in my inventory. But that's okay. We'll make it work. Maybe. Do I have locker space? It'd be really nice if I had some locker space. Yeah, I got some good sleep. I still woke up way too early though. I have a little bit of locker space and put some of the quarter horses in there. We have so many of them, it's unreal. I need to get rid of these guys. I just need to catch a Valarabian. That's all I need. That's all I want, game. Please. Not asking for a lot. Okay, this should free up a little bit of space. Okay. We have 57 slots to work with. I can work with that. I can work with that. Alright, let's go straight to Blizzard and start this. I'm not expecting much good luck today, but you never know. Maybe we'll get lucky for once. Ooh, on the Valarabian, I mean, I could see multiple things being really pretty. I could see like icy pink looking pretty nice. Maybe even pink cow print. It's like anything that's pink would look really good. Or like pink and white would look nice. I think Moonstone would look pretty too, but to be honest, Moonstone looks good on like pretty much everything, so. Man, I'm like, does anybody ever have the issue of like wanting to do too many things at once? Because that's how I'm feeling right now. Like, I have so many things that I want to do, but I can't do them all at once. Like, for me, it's like story writing or making like stories and things like that. Man, I'm getting a lot of like rare height horses on Blizzard for some reason. But like, I have multiple story projects that I'm like working on, either just like in my free time because I'm bored, or like as projects that maybe will be turned into like YouTube stuff eventually. I know some of you guys will be happy to know that I'm tossing around the idea of trying another Wild Horse Islands like story series. Not confirmed. I don't really have a plan or anything yet, but I'm tossing around the idea of maybe trying it again. But I would just like, I physically can't do TBH anymore. Like, they've changed so much that it would just, I might as well make a whole new story, because there's no point of continuing that when I can't really. So I'm trying to come up with new story ideas. The best thing you've ever caught. Ooh. I don't know, man. I haven't caught a lot of good stuff, to be honest. Most of my decent items I've traded for. Yeah, I would say my IUH, but it wasn't even that good. It was the lowest tier breed, lowest tier IUH. Yeah, no, I really don't know on that one. Question I can't answer for once. I'm pretty sure that when the next update comes out, the Valentine's event ends. Doesn't specify on the sign, but I would assume it does because that's about the length that the events normally run. Also, man, I'm devastated. You know what I learned today? I was watching some of Lemon's videos. And yes, I know. I do watch some of Lemon's videos. Not super frequently, but I do. And I used to watch their Moonstone Crystal series because I really liked it. It was a silly little series. I enjoyed watching it. Made me giggle. But I went to the playlist for it, and it got discontinued. I'm so sad. I like that series. I'm sad it got discontinued. But you know what? I mean, it was kind of the same reason TVH got canceled, honestly. Loss of motivation and, like, the updates changing so much. But I have a Google Doc open in case I get any sudden inspiration or anything. Or I think of any story potential stuff. And I'll write it down on the doc and I'll figure out what I can do. Cause like I think it's pretty safe to say that Overthrown is gonna get canceled. Oh yeah, no. PVH was a nightmare to record. Especially scenes where there was more than like 2 people. Cause it's like I don't know how it was for Lemon because I know Lemon said like the only actors were like her and her alt account. So I would assume it was probably kind of difficult to record like that. But oh yeah, the reindeer scene, we had to re-record every one of those scenes at least once. Most of them it was multiple times because people kept like accidentally running or people were lagging. We had the main reindeer disconnect twice in the middle of recording. It was like a nightmare. And I'm sitting here and I'm recording and I have to call out the action. So I'm like, okay, I need you to do this and I need you to do this and I need this horse to come here and that horse to back up and this and this. Like, if anybody was ever an actor on the Vanishing Herd series, you will know what I'm talking about. The whole time I sit there calling out actions for people. That's what I do the entire time. And if my mic cuts out, then we kind of just have to like redo the whole scene. But yeah, like, I know the extras had, like, the more complicated jobs a lot of the time. Because they had to work as, like, one cohesive group. And they struggled with that a lot. Which is, like, I don't blame them. It was kind of annoying, but at the same time. But I know if I do another Wild Horse Island series, it's gonna be very simplified compared to the Vanishing Herd. Because with like the height update and stuff, to keep it consistent, it's gonna be hard unless we limit the amount of horses on screen at once. But like, my issue is, right? Here's my issue. Here's my issue. What do I do for a unique story idea? Because think about it. The plot for The Vanishing Herd. Something bad is happening. Some items are missing. Or some important item is missing. What was the Moonstone Crystal? Lemon series. Something bad is happening. And there's a bunch of items they have to go find. They had very similar plots. Of course, they were both unique compared to each other, but they had similar base plots. What do I do that's unique? Because, like, I could just go and be like, okay, let's just reuse the TVH plot. But I feel like then that's just dumb. Like, if I'm gonna do that, then that's TVH's plot. That's not whatever this other series is. I don't know if I would have a lot of the old footage from the first few episodes. I think I have all the original footage for episode 3, but I'm pretty sure all the other footage is no longer on my computer. I think it's on my old computer still. And if it's not on there, then it's just been deleted. Because, like, I don't keep a lot of video files after I'm fully done editing them, but I don't know if I kept the TVH ones. I don't remember. But, like, I don't know, because I'm decent. I would say I'm decent at writing stories, right? But I also gotta keep in mind what's possible within the limits of Wild Horse Islands. Because with Wild Island being changed, it just made my life so much more difficult. Because it's even harder to have, like, unique scenes and stuff like that. Because they made Wild Island look so, like, plain. Well, yeah, but here's the thing, right? I need it to be something that is gonna have main characters that have coats and stuff like that that are easily replicable. And not everybody's gonna have forever fulls. And I really don't want to be lending out my fulls to people. You know? But like, say, I don't know, like, say I use... Oh, let me find a random horse of mine. That's not a forever full. Like, say I use Cookout. Cookout would be relatively easy to replicate. You just need a sooty buckskin Arabian and then dye their hair rose gray fade, which is a permanent hair dye. That's easy. Fast woman, they're just a pure chestnut Sabino. Easy to replicate. But how many people have a forever fulled steel gray Percheron that has black hair? Not that many people that I'm aware of. Ah yes, Bojangle. We love Bojangle. But like, with the Forever Fulls, it poses the problem of requiring Robux, pretty much, to replicate a lot of the horses if people don't have them. And then also, we wouldn't be able to use a lot of the recognizable foals because there's no way I'm lending out like Quinn or Snowbat or any of my more rare foals. There's no way that's happening. What made you collect Forever Fulls? I made a Forever Full and I was like, wow, they're really cute. And then I got addicted. All it took was one. After the first one, I got attached forever. I don't know. I'm hoping that maybe I'll get some inspiration while horse catching for some story ideas. Well, yeah, but it's also a very low chance to get a forever full potion. I've redeemed like over 50,000 training receipts and I've not gotten a forever full potion once. If that says anything about how hard it is to get them. It's a rare free item. It's one of the items where you can get it for Robux, or it's hard to get in a different manner that's free to play. Like, I'm pretty sure you can get personality potions from chests and stuff, but you can also buy them from Robux. Producer, hello! Oh gosh, my voice is not working with me today. Like, I don't know, I'm trying to come up with unique story ideas that I could maybe use in Wild Horse Islands. It just, Wild Horse Islands is so limited with what I can do that I really have to delicately plan if I do another series. Alright, there's our first event horse of the day. Impure Pink Sparkle Quarter Horse. Because I definitely need more of those. I'm also... I've considered making some kind of series with my characters. Like my humanoid characters, not the horses. But that would be like a whole different style of project. It wouldn't be like the Vanishing Herd or Overthrown or things like that. It would be completely made up of like art and vocals, essentially. If I did do something like that. Because there ain't no way I'm animating none of that. That's not happening. Did I check rare horses? I'm gonna check rare horses. Just remind me, I need to go to Mountain next, the horse catch. Mountain's my next horse catching spot. You know, I don't think Unicorn Academy is ever gonna come back because of one, it's really bad reception, and two, honestly, they probably won't pay the devs to do that stuff again. Because the reason that event exists, I'm 90% sure that the people who made Unicorn Academy paid Trick and Cav money to put that in their game. And they're probably not gonna bring it back for free unless they pay them. Also, I'm sorry if like you guys hear like a squeaky noise through my mic. That's me. I've been like, I don't know, I've been picking up like a lisp or something. And it makes like a squeak noise sometimes when I talk. Like, I don't know, it's hard to describe. Yeah, like, the event might be like simple for all of us, but it probably took like a lot of planning and a lot of talking to managers and things like that to actually work it out. Giving them like certain rights to names and things like that that might be copyrighted and stuff like that. Oh wait, wrong button. Oops. Let's sail. We're gonna go to Mountain. Oh yeah. Wild Horse Islands did a collaboration with that, with those people as well, and to be honest, literally nobody cared. Like, literally nobody cared. I mean, mentioning their name isn't gonna do anything. It's like a name. It's literally a name. don't know. I haven't, like, I'm trying to think. What storylines are capable in the realm of Wild Horse Islands? Like, with what I have available to use. I have yet to get art block. I think, like, with creating storylines, that's one thing that I'm never gonna get, like, motivation loss with. Because anytime I'm like, oh, I don't really feel like writing this story, I'm in the process of writing a different story. Like, I have, I would say, a good 5 to 10 unfinished stories written in my Google Docs. So I keep starting them and then not finishing them. The secret vault. Like, I know I've been trying to work out some of my characters' stories some more lately. Because honestly, like, I don't know. My goal is to someday have the resources to make a series revolving around my OCs. Because I've spent so many years of my life working on making these characters as fleshed out as possible and making them as humanized as possible. I feel like it's such a waste to not try to pursue something bigger with that. I mean, to be fair, I don't blame you, producer. I know, like, in the horse community, game standards are set, like, unreasonably high. People expect, like, insane quality games a lot of the time. And stuff like that. I can see why there'd be so much pressure on you and stuff for just, like, anything. Any games. I've tried making games, and even if it's something that's, like, dumb, or like some random thing I'm working on, I still feel pressured because if it looks bad, people are gonna know. And people are gonna say something about it. Or like things like that. And then there's other games that are similar, you gotta live up against them too. Like, I know right now with horse games, the one to, like, I guess, like, beat if people are trying to make, like, the best horse game is Wild Horse Islands. But I do know there's multiple horse projects right now that might be able to take the top spot. There's one that's about to go into alpha testing soon, I think. They say soon, but I don't know how soon. Yeah, like, Horse Life, that's the one I'm talking about. The Horse Life is nice, but I know it's only gonna tailor towards, like, part of the horse community. Because they're relying heavily on fantasy, which is gonna be interesting. I'm all for it. But I know there's also a lot of people in the horse community who prefer, like, realism. And they're definitely not focusing on realism, like, at all. You ever played Horse World? Yeah, I used to play it when I was younger. I don't know. I really need to sit down and make character profiles for like all of my OCs. But man, that's gonna take forever. Because so many of my characters have so many little details about them that it's gonna be such a pain to rate all of them down for just like one character even. Like, man, there's this one character design thing that I want to do because I thought of a really like funny concept and I really want to make it into a character. I just can't figure out what species I want the character to be. Because like, okay, hear me out, right? Hear me out, right? A character that's an extreme introvert. They hate people. They don't want to go out and be around people and things like that. But everybody loves them. Like people will come up to them every time they're out and about, people will come up to them and want to chat and want to hang out and stuff like that. Which I've deemed it the curse of likability. And I really, really, really want to turn that into a character. But I can't figure out what species I want them to be. Okay, that noted. Thank you, Nyx. I'll keep that in mind. No. Oh. Well, that's kind of awkward. Well, I guess we'll just check the rest of the spawns and we'll get them the next go around, because I'm not running all the way back over here. Oh, there's some Mustangs on Lunar. Gotta go check that. Also, I'm finally making an effort to try to trade Raspberry again. Because the first time I tried, I didn't really get any good offers. So I'm trying again. So I don't know if I'm gonna have Raspberry much longer or not. We'll see. I'm hoping I get a decent offer. The Appy's just taking a bath. Clydesdale. Paint horse, okay. And then one more spawn over here. And it's just an Appy. Okay. We're gonna go to Lunar. That's next on the list. I'm gonna sell a bunch of stuff and then we're gonna clear Lunar. Where's the musty herd? There, okay. Yeah, I didn't miss any that time. Whoa, okay. That's a lot of stuff. Well, I guess let's go check these first before I forget. There's one on Blizzard. Because I think I'm probably gonna cave and just buy a pink blanket Arabian. Because I don't think I'm gonna catch one. So worst comes to worst, I will at least have a bought one. The fun part is just gonna be actually finding one for sale. Because my luck is horrible. Ooh. Oh, you're expensive. Do you at least have decent stats? Okay, stats. Ooh, they have OG speed. And OG jump. Did I buy it? They have OG speed. Almost OG stamina. Yeah, sure, you can come by. I don't care. I mean, I have 11,000 tokens. I'm probably not going to spend on anything else. I'm gonna buy it. It's short, too. He's a cute little guy. Not caught, but it's something just in case. I just need one. I don't need, like, a pure one or anything. Just one. And I don't know if I'm gonna get lucky enough, I'm not even gonna bother checking mainland because it's so far away. As long as I at least have one bot or caught, it's okay. So that means I at least have a backup worst comes to worst if I don't catch one by the end of the event. Nothing. And then I didn't see anything on Lunar. I'll check Royal real quick. And then I actually got a horse hunt on Lunar because I got distracted. Probably see from over here. Nothing good. Okay. I'm not even gonna bother checking mainland because there's not really much point in that. Lunar time! Bro, I want Tim's luck. That's what I want. Tim's luck is so, like, absurdly good, and it's, like, stupid at this point. Your favorite island and why? Lunar. My favorite island used to be Volcano, but then they made it green for some stupid reason. I don't like Volcano anymore. But I like Lunar a lot because I think the color scheme is very pretty. I see a little pink quarter horse peeking their nose out of the grass over there. I'll just, you know what I'll have to do? Since I don't get good IUH luck, I just need to catch an event IUH before Tim. Then I have something against Tim. I'm sorry for my dogs. I think my dad just got home. I'm starting to get a little sleepy. This is why I started to get tired yesterday. So bear with me. Hold on. Okay, well my dad's home. And apparently we have no water in the house right now. Yippee! Yeah, apparently our water pipes are leaking. So, we don't have water right now. Yippee! No wonder the dogs were freaking out. He's probably out there checking it. Like, it's fine. We still have bottled water and stuff. But it's like... that just means the toilet's useless right now. Can't wash our hands or anything like that. And if I need to fill up the rabbit's water, I have to use bottled water. But I think all of their bottles are full, so I think I should be okay with that. That kind of stinks, though. Guess I'm not gonna be able to shower today. Like, this isn't the first time this has happened. Our water pipes have been like... we've had suspicion that our water pipes were leaking for a while. I have my vanilla bow on my horse named Peppy. Right here, this lady. I'm sorry if you guys hear my dogs barking. My dad, I think, is outside checking the pipes right now. If your chest is hurting when you breathe in, you should probably go get that checked out, because that's never a good sign. Man. Not even any good Mustangs. My dogs are literally howling. So I'm sorry if you guys hear them. You wanna know something even worse, Kat? One time I went to the doctor because I was really sick. And they forgot about us. We sat in the doctor's office for like 4 hours. They forgot about us and went on lunch break. I've caught one IUH ever. His name was Lil Guy. He was a buckskin quarter horse with a leafy mane and tail. Bro, I don't like doctors that much just because, like, the ones in my area suck. Majority of the doctors in my area just are, like, they just suck in general. They're not good. Like, the hospital that's near my house. Man, the only time I ever go there if it's like an absolute emergency, or I feel like it's an absolute emergency, because they suck. They're so bad. Like, bro, I had a lower back strain, right? so badly that I couldn't stand up straight. Like, it was bad. The people at the hospital couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. And then I went to the children's doctor. The children's doctor! I was 18! And they found it out in like 10 minutes. Like, that's just sad. Like, how did they find out in like 10 minutes? But the people in the emergency room couldn't. Like, I have no hope for that hospital at all. And like, oh my god. Last time I went to the ER was terrible. It was not good. I was like really not feeling good. It was like super early in the morning. I hadn't slept. And I was having like, I don't know, I was having some severe reaction. I don't know if I don't think it was an allergic reaction. I don't know what it was, but turns out I had a viral infection. Don't know what kind, because they just said viral infection. Didn't tell me anything else. And they gave me so many different pain medications that I felt like I was going to die in that hospital bed. Like, I felt like I couldn't breathe. I had to breathe. I had to physically think about breathing or I would just stop breathing. It was so bad. And I passed out multiple times too. And when I say passed out, I mean like literally passed out. I passed out one time with my leg like almost, I had my leg pulled up to my chest. I was like covered with a jacket because they didn't even give me a blanket. No, it gets worse. They didn't even give me a blanket. They didn't even put me in a hospital. They didn't even put me in one of the rooms. They put me in one of the like the psych ward rooms. There was a bed. There was a bed. There was no other furniture in the room. There was just a bed. That was it. There was a bed. There was no door handle on the side of the door, so they didn't close our door. Oh, but it gets worse, right? Because it was definitely the psych ward room, right? So then somebody who actually needed to be in the psych ward room was in the room next to us. So there was a police officer and a nurse standing outside our door the entire time, talking to this guy who was having like a midlife crisis. It's probably the worst hospital experience I have ever had. Yeah, makes me never want to go to the ER again. No, and then like, it didn't even stop once I left the hospital, because once I got home, I was so exhausted and so like high on pain meds that it took me like, oh my god, it took me like 6 hours to fall asleep because I couldn't breathe. Like, I don't know how to describe it. If I didn't think about breathing, like if I wasn't thinking like, okay, breathe in, breathe out, I would just not breathe, and it felt like I couldn't breathe at all. So I had to just lay there and lay there and lay there and think about breathing, which made it impossible for me to fall asleep. So I'd get up, walk around for a few minutes, go lay back down, try again, And that went on for hours until the pain meds wore off, and then I finally went to sleep. My mom was there. And my mom was just kind of like, this is kind of weird, because she was just as weirded out as I was. Because I was sitting there and I was like, Mom, why'd they bring me to the psych ward room? Because I was terrified. I'm like, do they think I'm crazy? What's going on? Because, like, it wasn't like there wasn't any available rooms. There was an empty, like, normal hospital room in my view. Like, I could see it if I looked out the door. Like, it made it so much scarier because I didn't know why they had me in that room. So I was just like, am I here for a reason? Like, there's open rooms, multiple of them, in the same hallway. So why am I in here? No, I wasn't. I just looked very miserable. Like, I still really don't know what caused it, but I had, like, a severe reaction to something. And for some reason, one of my bones was, like, pressing up against, like, too close to my skin, and it was super irritated. So what does the doctor do when she comes in? Hey, does this hurt? And proceeds to shove her hand into that spot as hard as she can. And it hurt a lot. I literally cried because it hurt so bad. And she just kept doing it. So that was great. Really awesome. And then she's just like, oh, yeah, I don't know why it's hurting you so bad. Never even found out what happened with that. Sorry, that Frisian, like, slid at me very intimidatingly. Oh, I forgot, hold on. Forgot to take my glasses off. I had those on for the art stream earlier. I forgot about that. Oops. Bro, why do doctors do that? Why can't they just be, like, gentle about it? Why do they have to, like, make it as painful as physically possible? It's like, does this hurt? And they jam their fingers into your side or, like, wherever it's hurting. Man, like, and when I was at the ER too, apparently I was dehydrated. So that was awesome. How's my horse so fast? They have technically 90 speed. Yeah, it's almost like they like the sound of people crying. Some doctors really don't need to be doctors. Same with nurses, honestly. Bro, like, I've only ever had to undergo one surgery, which was for my wisdom teeth. And I felt so bad for the poor nurse that had to deal with me when I was coming off of the anesthesia. Cause I just talked about mac and cheese for like half an hour. I'm like 90% sure when I was coming off of that I just was like talking to the nurse about mac and cheese, but You couldn't understand anything I was saying because I had like stuff in my mouth to like prevent bleeding. I took them off. I forgot they were supposed to be on only for the art stream and I forgot to take them off. Bro, you know what? I'm not gonna be shocked if one day I go to the doctor and they're like, oh yeah, no, you have like this severe chronic illness and you've had it for years. I really wouldn't even be shocked at this point because it's like the doctors in my area suck that bad. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, I'm pretty sure to a certain extent, like, I can't be fully sure because I'm not a doctor, but there's a very high possibility I have irritable bowel syndrome, and I've just never been diagnosed properly. Because I've been to the doctor for stomach pain, and, like, indigestion and stuff like that, probably about 100 times in my life. No, the nurse lady that was taking care of me after my wisdom teeth got removed was so nice. She had to put up with my stupid stuff for so long. Honestly, all power to her for dealing with me because she was like, oh yeah, that's so nice. And she probably didn't have any idea what I was talking about. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Like, I'm lucky that, as far as I'm aware, I don't have any, like, chronic disease or anything like that. That I've been diagnosed with, at least. But, you know. I'm hoping someday I'll be able to get a proper diagnosis on whatever's going on with me, because living with stomach pain constantly is not fun. But, like, I know for a fact there's a very high possibility that when I get older, I will have some kind of diabetes that runs in my family. So I might have that to deal with eventually. I don't know, man, because, like, I fit every single symptom of it, right? And I've dealt with those symptoms my whole life, even since I was a little kid. Yet I've never been diagnosed with anything. Like, literally anything. Like, I've had issues with stuff like that my whole life. Yet, apparently there's nothing wrong with me, which I honestly don't believe at all. Like, I already know I got a bunch of mental stuff going on. I wouldn't be shocked to have a bunch of, like, physical health stuff going on, too. I'm sorry if you hear my dogs barking. They're barking a lot because my dad's checking the stuff outside. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, kaboom. Trying to lock the horse, and I pressed the wrong button. Alright, next island. Like, you know what's bad? You know what's bad? I'm not even sure if I'm lactose intolerant anymore. Because I genuinely can't tell if it's lactose intolerant or if it's something else. Because, like, certain things, like just plain milk, makes my stomach hurt and stuff like that. But I can eat cheese fine. I can eat butter fine. Like, I don't know what it is, but I'm hoping someday I'll get a proper diagnosis. I feel like that's something a lot of people want, is to actually get a proper diagnosis, but it's so difficult to actually get proper diagnoses for anything nowadays, mental or physical. And I get it a lot. It's my voice. My voice isn't even that feminine, right? Like, it's not that bad. But my microphone makes my voice sound more feminine. Like, if it tells you guys anything, when I was younger, everybody thought I sounded masculine. But over time, as I've gotten different mics, my voice has sounded more feminine. I fully believe it's just my microphone at this point. I'm getting a lot of rare coats, but not a lot of the pink rare coats. Prefer those, if I could, Wild Horse Islands. Bro. Those tests, I hate them. I've gotten 2 ever. Second one wasn't that bad. First one was really bad. Because the people who were giving out the test and like doing the test, I don't think were qualified to. Because the guy who did my test with like the swab up the nose did it so badly that my nose bled. Like, I got a severe nosebleed because he did it that poorly. Oh, it's making my nose itch just thinking about that. Yeah, that wasn't the most fun experience. But hey, I didn't have it. So, you know, that's one good thing, I guess. I've been lucky to have never caught it, even though my mom had it. Bro, it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know what that guy did to do it that wrong. Like, how bad do you have to be at doing that to make my nose bleed that bad? Like, they're like, oh yeah, you might cry a little bit. They didn't say anything about your nose bleeding. Yeah, I don't even know what they did, honestly. But it wasn't pleasant. I'll say that. Also, you guys know how I don't like stink bugs, right? Yeah, there's one, like, looming over my bed right now. So, it's gonna be horrible to fall asleep tonight. But I say tonight lightly. Because I'm probably gonna go to bed at, like, 6 p.m. I'm on my grandma's sleep schedule. That's what's the saddest about this. I'm on the same schedule my grandmother is on. She goes to bed at like 6 and wakes up at like 3 a.m. Guess what schedule I'm on right now? Oh my god, there is in my area too. It's like a nightmare for me. Like, I'm deathly afraid of stink bugs. I wish I was joking. I'm not. Like, in the bathroom yesterday, there was one in the bathroom, and it started flying around a little bit, and I literally almost had a panic attack. Like, I don't know why I'm so scared of stink bugs. I don't know what caused it. I really don't. But I'm horrified of stink bugs. I don't care about spiders. There's been a spider living in my room rent-free for like 2 months. But stink bugs, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I really don't. My dad was even like, please just be scared of spiders instead. Like, most bugs don't bother me that bad. It's just stink bugs for some reason. And it's the worst, because the area I live in, we have stink bugs in our house all winter. All winter. So you can guess what my life has been like recently. A nightmare. I see a thoroughbred, and that might be a pure one. Let's go, first pure one. For this, I'm not sitting there doing that. I think that's my first pure like mid-tier event. Actually, no, it's not. I caught a I got a pure wild caught. What's it called? Lavender Storm Thoroughbred. And I probably got other ones too in the past. I just don't remember. I might do the Valentine's and the winter foals in one video. Honestly, I just gotta get a wild caught Val Arabian, which has not been great for me. I haven't caught a single one. I bought one. I really want to just catch one so then I don't have to worry about catching horses for the rest of the event. And then I can just do it for fun instead of like worrying about it. Your favorite event that you own? Or that you want? If we're talking about like very, very specific ones, like with names and stuff, Quinn, he's a Clover Clyde. I have literally every event horse in the game. So I don't really have one that I want besides like a wild caught Val Arabian. I already have a Val Arabian. I just need a wild caught one. I got to be wild caught because that's just more exciting. Like, think about it. If you're collecting horses of every type and you can afford to get a rarer one or you can catch a rarer version yourself, wouldn't you want a rarer version of that item in your collection? Hi, Emily! Like, I need to get the Valarabian too, and then make the Forever Fulls from this event and the winter one, because once I do, then I can once again say I have every event horse as a Forever Full, because I'm missing those ones right now. And I can't say that I have every event horse as a Forever Full if I don't have the newest ones. You know? Oh yeah, no, the Burgundy horses are like outrageously hard to catch for some reason. Oh, that's pretty funny, honestly. Yeah, no, it took me a while to get used to like Wild Horse Island's like abbreviations and stuff like that too. There's so many of them, and it can be really confusing. Pause on jungle. We're gonna go get that herd on desert, so maybe another one will respawn soon. Honestly, I just need to like borrow Tim's luck for a day. Where's the stinky herd? I've gotten a couple ones wild caught, but I haven't got any like good ones. The highest one I got was a fjord. Oh, it's over here. Hello, silly, funny Icelandics. How are you? Nuh-uh, that TB's getting a little too close for comfort. I'm not accidentally catching you. Alright, back to... Okay, never mind. We're running back to jungle. You and Tem swap luck for a day? Tem would probably disintegrate if she got my luck. Try your server? Let me finish my rounds here, and then I'll do a run on your server. Yeah, I know there's a respawn thing, but there's like a cooldown on it. And since I just reset on jungle to get over here... For some reason... Okay, like, I don't know if this is just me, but does anybody else have the issue of, like, your private server, you just get horrible luck, but then you go into somebody else's private server and you get, like, super lucky? That's what happens to me. Like, I got really good luck in Nyx's server during the Halloween event for ghost horses. But I got, like, horrible luck in my own private server. Favorite island? Lunar. Least favorite? Volcano, because they made it look stupid. Honestly, I'm gonna cry if I go into Nyx's server and just like immediately catch an IUH or something. That honestly, that would literally just be my luck. I'm not even kidding. Gotta get them flowers. I gotta finish my current route really quick. So I'm not catching any more horses. But I'm still gonna check all the spawns and stuff. You know what? I don't think I went to Volcano last time. So I haven't touched Volcano at all. I completely forgot. Like, I'm honestly just starting to believe that my private server is just unlucky. Like, I have never caught anything that good in this server. Almost everything that I've caught that's been good, I caught in one of my different private servers that I don't have active anymore. Okay, and then from like this point on, I'm pretty sure this is all just horses from the last round, so we can just leave jungle early. Alright, let's go hit Volcano, and then we're gonna quickly check the spawns on all the other islands, and then we're gonna head to Nyx's server. Like, I don't think they have control over, like, specific, like, luck in specific servers. I don't think. If they did, that's just kind of dumb. But, because if so, they would definitely rig that against me. Because I don't think the devs like me. No, honestly, I'm scared if they add lore. I'd love to see more lore. But considering how bad a lot of their, like, designs for stuff have been, I'm terrified to see them try to write a story. Oh, hey, a Pertron. Hey, man, what's up? How you doing? Like, you know what I've realized? I get luckier off stream than I do on stream. It's almost like the game knows that I'm streaming. Like, during the winter event of last year. Wait. No. 2022. I'm dumb. First winter event. On stream, I didn't catch anything good. I didn't catch, like, any event horses at all. But off stream, I caught 3 snowflake Clydesdales. So, like... favorite IUH in general? Out of the ones that I know actually exist, there's a neon blue chestnut Rubicano. Out of the ones I own, I would say probably transparent. And just any IUH combination possible, I would say white TB with just like any of the lighter colored IUHs. Like, bro, if I got an IUH white TB, I would be so happy because they're all so pretty. My thumb is starting to hurt. We might need to get the gloves. Hold on. It's glove time, guys. Gotta get the gloves out. I don't know if this glove. Oh yeah, the neon ones would look really gorgeous on the white thoroughbreds. I know the icy pink and icy blue also look really pretty on it. Okay. Glove time has been initiated because my thumb was starting to hurt. These horses doing some funky stuff when they're laying down. Okay. We need to check every island except for jungle and volcano and mainland. And then we're gonna jump to Nyx's server briefly and see if we can find anything good over there. Nyx, why are you painting yourself gold? Why? Oh my gosh. Nyx's response in DMs was the stupid crab from Moana doing the shiny dance. Bro, if I got a white moonstone TB, Evan would literally steal my soul. I'm replying to Evan before I forget. Okay. Neum. You play Adopt Me? Sometimes. It's not like a main game, but I do play it some here and there. Oh, there's a funny pink quarter horse. I'm not even gonna catch it. I'm not even gonna catch it. I don't need more of them. I'm just not even gonna catch it. Because all the ones that I have, except for one of them, are just gonna be given away eventually anyway. And I don't need more of them. I know, but it saves me a lasso and an inventory space, and I don't need it. Hold on. You guys will stop screaming and crying. I have 1, 2, 3 of them in my inventory, and I put like 20 of them in my locker a little bit ago. I have plenty of them. I will catch this one though, because I'll just give that to Evan. I've just been fueling Evan's thoroughbred addiction, honestly. Every time I catch a Rosie TB I don't want, I just give it to Evan. I saw the fire dimension was back. I haven't checked it out yet. Because honestly, I spent way too much time in the fire dimension when it was first out for my own good. All I'm gonna say is I have enough flaming zebras to get a mega one. My dog is howling. I'm sorry if you guys hear him in the background. Okay, glove time might be over because I'm struggling to move my hand. I'll probably check out the Adopt Me thing like later today or tomorrow. I don't know. I'll check it out before it ends, but I'm probably not gonna like play it or anything unless there's a pet. Unless there's like a rabbit. If there's a rabbit, that's a different story. Hello there, sir. Rose hiding. Oh yeah, no, there's no way I'm staying up late. I'm gonna I already know that I'm gonna pass out before 6 p.m. Or at least before 7 p.m. if I'm pushing it. I fell asleep at like 6 yesterday, so... Like, I was gonna try to get the Rainbow Dragon, but honestly, the Lunar New Year event on Adopt Me is kind of boring. There's like not really much to do. Bye, Milo. I know. I'm trying to fix my stream schedule as well. When I fix my sleep schedule, I fix my stream schedule. So I'm trying to fix it. I miss when I was waking up at like 3 p.m. because that was actually like a schedule that worked for me. I don't want to wake up at 3 a.m. anymore. This sucks. Well, let's see how long that sleep schedule lasts, Nyx. 'Cause it's probably not gonna be very long, I guess. If you're anything like me, which I know you are, it'll last for like a week. And then you'll ruin it again. Bean, quit digging. Like, honestly, I don't know. I'm more awake during the night. I could wake up at like 8 a.m. and by the time it hits 10 a.m. I'm exhausted. But if I wake up at like 8 p.m., I can feel wide awake for hours. Like, I think I'm just built to be more of a night person, honestly. Like, I've always been more awake during the night. Like, it's sad, right? You guys know Cooley. I'm assuming a lot of you guys know who Cooley is. There was a point in time where me and Cooley were waking up at the same time. And Cooley is like 16 hours ahead of me. So, if that says anything about how bad my sleep schedule is. Like, oh my gosh. Like, that's something that sucked, is like, it was a nightmare to collab with Cooley a lot of the time because our time zones were so completely different. Like, when we did the collab where Ken and Isabel had a baby, or Isabella had a baby, I think it was like 11 p.m. for me when we did that. It was either like 10 or 11 p.m. when we did that. For me, at least. I have 10 IUHs total. I could just reset. I've just been like stockpiling money for a long time. I don't know how long it's been. I had almost $1 million, but then I spent a bunch of it on lassos. I just earn a bunch of money from catching horses, honestly. That's like the only way I earn money right now. I mean, the world overhaul is not gonna make them that much rarer because all it's gonna do is, from what I'm aware, they're gonna make every island have more spawns and more resources and stuff like that. So we might have like only one island where we can do one island at a time, but then we'll still have like plenty of spawns to try to catch horses with. And from what I heard, it seems like they might be doing it in clusters, not like just single islands. Man, at least that's what Tem told me. I don't know for sure though, I'm not in the Discord server anymore. I'm excited, but I'm also scared for the Marwaris. Because the Tekes were a nightmare when they came out. Like, hardly anybody liked them. Icelandics are pretty good. I'm really scared. I mean, I don't know if the Marwaris are gonna be good or they're just gonna be like atrocious, and I feel like it's gonna be one of the two. I'm going to cry. I already know they're not gonna give the full Marwaris curled ears. But I'm still gonna be devastated when it doesn't happen. You know what we need? You know what we need? That we should have gotten ages ago? We need more diverse foals. Like, I want the Clydesdale babies to have big chunky feet and giant noses. Like, imagine how cute it would be to have a Clydesdale with, like, little legs. And, like, a tiny body and a giant head. Okay, honestly, that's so real, Rat. I thought I was going crazy for like 2 years. Because I would randomly sometimes think my light flickered, but I was like, oh no. Oh, I think I just blinked. My light was flickering. For like 2 years. And I didn't realize until my light just literally stopped working. Like, anytime that happens now, I'm like, oh my god, did I just blink or did my lights flicker? Because I can't tell anymore. I miss the V1 Clydesdales especially, because that was like what got me into the game. Is when I found out there was Clydesdales. Because, for those of you who aren't aware, in real life, my favorite breeds are Clydesdales. So when I found out there was Clydesdales, I was like, oh, Clydesdales, oh my gosh. I'm so sad that I don't like the V2 Clydesdales. Because the V1 Clydesdales are my babies. I have a lot of them. Well, I have a few. I have they're mostly dapple horses. They're mostly dapple ones. Like Echo, my baby. I love Echo so much. And we can't forget Ceiling Man. If we're talking about V1 Clydes, we gotta talk about Ceiling Man. I love my boy. Also, you know what I found out? You know what I found out? A while back? So you guys know my first, I know some of you guys are probably familiar with my first mismatch I ever bred, Rumi. Which is Ceiling Man's daughter, right? And for the longest time, I didn't know who her mom was. Like, I didn't know who the mare was that, you know, I bred with Ceiling Man to get her. So, for context, Ken and Ceiling Man are best friends. Ceiling Man is canonly paired with Thin Mint, which is one of my horses too. Ken is canonly paired with Icarus. Rumi's mom is Icarus. Ken's girlfriend cheated on him with his best friend. So that's pretty neat. Found that out like a month ago. Cause I had so many V1 Frisians. Out of every V1 Frisian I had, why did I use Icarus? Oh my gosh. Like, I don't remember if that was I think that might have been before I was like, oh yeah, Ken and Icarus are a couple. But if so, that's just even weirder. Because if so, then why is Ken dating Ceiling Man's ex? Like, either way, it's messed up. Where did Ceiling Man? I don't know, man. I know for a fact that was before Ceiling Man and Thin Mint were, like, considered a pair. I think that was before any of them were, like, paired up or anything. Why is my Spotify still open? I don't need that right now. Alright, lunar time, and then we're gonna go to Nyx's server. It took a really long time. It took like half an hour. I don't know if any of my IUHs have like decent enough stats to ride around on. They probably Raspberry out of anybody. Raspberry! Oh gosh, hiccups. Raspberry might get traded soon, so I might as well ride around a little bit. Like, I know for a fact if I ever get an IUH or Babian, they're definitely probably gonna become like one of my runaround horses for horse catching. Thank you. I'm glad you like him. His name is Jackson. So if you ever hear me talk about Jackson, I'm talking about him. Or I also call him Funny Pink Man sometimes. No, I'm not a furry. You're all good. I've gotten asked that plenty of times. Not a furry. I just like animal I like characters that have animal characteristics. So like ears. Because I find it cool. I really like animals. I'm just not like a furry myself. I used to be, but I'm not in the fandom or anything like that anymore. Hey mods, does anybody need the base albino Clydesdale? I don't know if Caden or Nyx are here, but if either of you guys need the base albino Clydesdale, let me know. Sorry, my dad just came in. Yeah, no, I was looking to the side. We don't have water in my house right now. The pipes are leaking. My dad just came in my room and it's like the whole bottom of his pants is covered in dirt. And he's like, hey, can you check on the dogs in a little bit? Cause one of the dogs has been in the kennel all day. But I let her out earlier for like a good 4 hours. So it'll be okay for like a few minutes. Cause he's gotta run to the store to get a piece of pipe. He's like, I've been out there digging a hole, and I was like, yeah, I can tell. Cause his pants were just covered in dirt. Caden, do you need a base albino Clydesdale at all? You like eating dirt? No? Why would I? I can't imagine eating dirt being very pleasant. Snowflake Clydes are very pretty. You know what's funny? I have a bunch of Schleich horses, and one of them is a little, like, Clydesdale foal that I bought specifically to repaint as a Snowflake Clydesdale, and I still haven't done it. It's been like over a year. I have all the supplies for it. I just have yet to do it. Oh, nice. What color did you get your hair dyed? Or I'm like stumbling over my own words. I have some Schleich horses. I bought some to be repainted. I just haven't repainted them yet. Ooh. You know what's crazy? That I bet like hardly anybody knows. My hair was dyed red at one point. Like in real life. I have like brown hair in real life, but I had red hair for a little while. It was like a very deep red. It was like a very, very dark red. But I had my hair dyed red for a while. I'm gonna go catch this herd really quick. Bean, can you quit digging? Oh, it's all the way on the edge. Okay. But it was like a very, very deep red, and someday I do want to dye my hair pink in real life. I just don't know if I'm ever gonna actually do it. Because I don't know if I want to destroy my hair with bleach. Maybe someday. Maybe someday I'll become a real life IUH. Yeah, because I'd have to dye my hair blonde for the pink to even show up at all. Oh, you're a baby! He's a little guy. No, I missed it by just a little bit. Darn it. Okay, he's not. Alright, time to go to Nyx's server. Yippee! Oh yeah, I literally did a face reveal like last stream. So I was like, hey, you guys want to see my Jackson cosplay? I mean, I'm pretty sure multiple people on the mod team are furries, so I'm chill with them. Like, I know I like fursuits. Fursuits are super cool. Like, I've seen some crazy good ones. People are incredibly talented. But like, I'm not in the fandom myself, but I'm totally cool. I love multiple people who are in the fandom and stuff like that I'm friends with. Here, hold on, I got you. I don't know who said something about a face reveal, but I got you. I literally did one just the other day. Hold on. This is my Halloween outfit. And before you ask, no, it's not Jackson. It's Jackson's emo Jackson's emo cousin. Whoa, it's me. Can you guys believe it? And those are fake tattoos, by the way. I'm gonna clarify, because one time I showed this photo and I didn't specify they were fake tattoos and someone thought they were real. So yeah, Blitz. He was gonna have a mask, but the mask we bought didn't fit properly. And it looks stupid, so. Hi, Caster! Yeah, that's me in real life, and you can actually kind of see a little bit of the green in my eyes. My sister's camera actually picked it up, shockingly. I've never had, like, any extreme haters. I've had some haters, but honestly, I just literally don't care, so... Even if I did, I don't think it would faze me at all. Like, honestly, so I got, okay, as much as I don't like how I look sometimes, I got one ultra cool perk with the way I look, which is I can pull off both feminine and masculine clothing. Like, I would say I look rather fabulous in a skirt. Alright. Like, I don't know, like, it's so weird, right? My body type is weird because, like, my upper torso, I'm, like, very thin. Like, I can feel my ribs thin. But, like, I'm overweight. But, like, all of the weight is in my, like, stomach area. Like, it sucks. It all went straight to my stomach. So, like, my arms are pretty like, my arms are, like, normal. They do not look like they have extra fat or anything at all. It's, like, just stomach And like upper legs. I would say upper legs kind of too. Not lower legs, but... So I don't know what happened there. But I don't know. I don't like it. I really don't. But you know what? I gotta live with it. Because man, I've tried to lose weight and I just can't. Like, does anybody else have that problem? Because I know I do. Where like, I've went on a diet, I've tried exercising, I've tried all kinds of stuff to lose weight, but I haven't lost any weight at all. And it's like, man, I can't even gain weight. I'm like permanently stuck at this weight. Like at this point, if I gained weight, I'd even be happy. Because I'd be like, okay, well, at least I'm not stuck in this range anymore. Yeah, I know. We want to be body positive, of course, and stuff like that. But I'm also not gonna like pretend that I don't have like insecurities. Because I do. I feel like everybody does, even if they can't admit it. I'm pretty sure the Valentine's event ends in like a week when the next update comes out. I can't be for sure though, because it doesn't really specify. I don't know. I'm not gonna sugarcoat certain things. Like certain things I'm going to because it's just like not appropriate and things like that. But with like insecurities and stuff, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I have them too. Everybody does. Any luck? Not yet. I haven't even seen a rare coat. Yes, raspberries and IUH. They got that fancy fancy raspberry Jolly Rancher hair. Man, from what I've heard, it's like an absolute nightmare to get like a proper fitting binder. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. For some reason, I didn't get the... Hey, Maz, does anybody need this? Does anybody need the base Sabino? Because I found one. Alright. That's at least one decent thing that I've seen in here. I mean, I don't think there's really any mods in the chat anyways, so I don't think we'll have to worry too much. But I figured I'd ask just in case. Because I don't know what stuff you need for your capture log, Nix. Your favorite IUH? Out of the ones I own, transparent. They're a Beethoviano paint with icy blue hair. Out of the ones I've seen, neon blue, chestnut rebecano, Arabian. Any of them in general, white TB with any of the like lighter colored IUHs. So icy blue, icy pink, stuff like that. Doesn't live for Frisian and Golden Teke. Well, I already found one Golden Teke recently for Evan, so maybe I'll find you one. Who knows? Right now, I'm trying to trade this horse. The one I'm riding on right now. I'm trying to trade her for an IUHTB, hopefully. But I haven't really got any good offers yet. I'm checking my Discord notifications. Don't want to miss anything. Yes, this is raspberry iced tea. I'm not even bothered to like try to pronounce it right, honestly. I just call them tekes. Yeah, no, you guys want to know the reason that scammers have become so prominent in Wild Horse Islands? Because Wild Horse Islands has openly stopped moderating in-game scams completely. They've not been moderating in-game scams for a super long time. That's why there's so many scammers, because they know they can get away with it. Yeah, it is sad, but what do we do about it, you know? There's not really much we can do except for just be careful when trading and buying stuff. See, here's the thing. I think it's been made obvious a long time ago that Trick doesn't really care that much about the community. Considering how many things they've done to just, like, completely ignore the community. Like, people have been begging for a way to influence, like, polls and stuff in-game without having Discord for, like, over a year. And they finally just now added it. After so long of people wanting that. Because before, if you weren't in the Discord server, you were excluded. They didn't care what you thought about the updates and what you wanted to see next. Because they just didn't even bother to ask. At all. Until now. And even now, they're like, okay, we added an in-game poll system. But just because something gets first on a poll doesn't mean we're gonna add it. Then why even ask? If you're asking people what they want in the game just to not give people what they want, why even ask? I'm doing a full run through of all the islands, so we'll get to jungle when we get to jungle. An update I'd like to see is I'd love to see them actually update, like, a lot of the broken stuff and things like that. Like, there's been a bug since the height update that they still haven't fixed, and it's, like, really obvious. It's not even, like, a little thing. Yeah, the sun's really bright. Here, I'll make up for me leaving that one behind earlier. I don't know when I'll stream on Twitch, because honestly, I just don't really know what to play over there. I tried playing Stardew Valley, and it completely crashed my Streamlabs, so... Okay, you guys, I'm gonna show you this, right? This has been an issue since the height update came out. What happened was when they did the heights, a bunch of tack and the hairstyles broke because they weren't scaling properly alongside the horse. They fixed it with most of the horses. Except for one type of horse. So you see how the halter is fine on this foal, right? It's fine. Now what if I get out one of my smaller foals, such as bronchitis? Now what if I get out one of the tiniest possible foals in the entire game? They can only wear halters, and they don't even fit properly. They can only wear halters, and they don't even fit properly, and they still haven't fixed this. This has been an issue since the day the height update came out. If I get out any of the tall foals, like Bojangle, he's not even like large, he's the normal Percheron height. It clips into his face completely. Like, they're probably never gonna fix it either. I don't play Murder Mystery 2, no. Like, and they can fix it. They fixed it on every other horse breed. There was the same issue with every horse breed, and they fixed it on every horse breed except for the foals. So every single one of my 167 forever foals, their halters aren't gonna fit properly. Would you say you don't like in Wild Horse Islands? Whoa. Where would I even start? Where would I even start, honestly? Like, there's plenty of things I love in Wild Horse Islands, right? You know, I love plenty of things. Like, I love thoroughbreds, I like a lot of the coats, stuff like that, but man, I got a long, long list of things I don't like in Wild Horse Islands. Like, you know what's funny, too? Some of the newer viewers might not know this. I used to help with fixing a lot of the major bugs. I have helped Trick fix multiple major, like, bugs. You guys remember the original foal riding? I was the one who helped fix that. Do you guys remember when people were spawning multiple horses at the same time? I helped him fix that. You guys remember the first time that the reins were glitching out and getting stuck to your hands? I helped him fix that. All three of those, I played a part in helping fix. I used to help with fixing bugs, and I was not opposed to helping with it more. But then Trick completely ghosted me for no reason at all. That's pretty nice. Really makes me regret going out of my way to help him fix bugs and stuff like that. Because, like, I sat down and tried to get the bugs to work so I could provide, like, a detailed guide of what was breaking and, like, what was causing it. I could have done something better with my time, but no, I willingly chose to help. And I didn't get anything for it. I just chose to do it to help. And then he turns around and ghosts me after I spent time helping him with stuff. Like, it's just rude, man. Like, if you don't want to talk to me, just say like, hey, I'm like not up to talking right now. Or just be honest and be like, hey, I don't like you. Can you stop talking to me instead of just ignoring me? No, I'm not friends with him on Roblox or anything, but I'm still friends with him on Discord. Mostly just because I don't care. I have so many people on Discord friended still that I haven't talked to in like years. Like, I don't know. It makes me wonder what would be different if Wild Horse Islands had different devs. But like, I can't see them ever selling the game or anything like that, so it'll probably just progressively get worse over time. I think Wild Horse Islands has already hit its peak of like popularity and like greatness of the game, and it's just slowly starting to devolve over time, which is, it's sad to see, honestly. It really, really is. Because I really want to see the Wild Horse Islands community thrive. This game has potential to be like, it's amazing. It could be even better. But they just don't care. And it sucks. Like, I'm sure, especially longtime players would understand when I say, like, even the events are getting worse. Like, not even just the event horses, but the events in general. I don't know. It's just like, I spent so much money on the game too. Because you know what? I was like, you know, I'm okay spending a lot of Robux on this game. Because this is a game that's truly good, and I really like the developers. They're super nice, and this and this. And I will specify, because I'm not gonna go after Cavallari and the newer dev. Because I have not had any bad experiences with either of them. It has been only Trick that I've had a bad experience with. Cavallari has been nothing but sweet anytime I've interacted with her, and I've never interacted with the newer dev. Worst and best update. Ooh. Best update? I don't know. I'm not really sure on best update, because a lot of updates have good things, but also at least like one bad thing. Worst update? IUHs. And I know that's like bad, considering I'm writing an IUH right now, but the IUHs single-handedly destroyed the trading economy. The trading economy and just trading and in like lack of scammers, that was all so much better before IUHs became a thing. You know what people get scammed for 90% of the time? IUHs. IUHs had a huge negative impact in the game. And like, yeah, they look pretty, but at what cost? You know, they've just been reusing the events. And like, I understand reusing like the event islands and stuff, but like, if you're gonna reuse almost the entire event, at least put more time and effort into like the event coats. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm back. I had to go AFK for a second. My mom got home and she's like, where's dad? Where's your dad? Where'd he go? So I had to tell her where he went and stuff, and explain to her that the water is not. We don't have really water right now. It's so cold in my room, man. I need to go stand outside or something for a little while. It's nice outside. I will say I have not gotten good luck in Nyx's server. I've caught one pink sparkle quarter horse. That's it. Alright, jungle time. Like, I don't know, man. I'm hoping that whenever Horse Life comes out, that the devs are gonna take better care of the community. And it looks like they are, because so far, they've been very, like... They've been very good with working with the community. Like, multiple of the devs have asked people's opinion on, like, concept art and things like that. So I'm excited for when that game's gonna come out, because I think they genuinely care about the community from what I've seen. Horse Life is a Roblox game, yes. Do you guys know what Dragon Adventures is? It's another one of those. It is gonna be mobile friendly. They just haven't made the UI and stuff for it fully yet. It is gonna be mobile friendly. They just haven't got to that point in development yet. They're still actively working on it. But it's gonna be made by the same people who've made Dragon Adventures, Creatures of Sonaria, and Griffin's Destiny. And Animal Kingdom, if you play that. It's made by Sonar Studios. Like, it's exciting for me, because I played Dragon Adventures when I was younger. That was something me and my little sister played together and stuff. There's no release date yet, but they said they want to try- from what I remember, they said they're gonna try to get it out, by the end of February. But I don't know, it could be early March as well. There's no confirmed, like, date yet, but if there is, whenever there is, I will let you guys know. If I caught any event IUH, my first thing I'm gonna do is go to Tamaria's DMs and rub it in their face. Because every time they catch an IUH, they show me. They always DM me and they're like, hey, guess what I got? And they send me a picture of it. No, I traded for this teching. Bold of you to assume I'm lucky enough to catch something as cool as this. I gotta get your stamina back up. Yeah, no, Tem lost their IUH streak, but then they immediately got it back. They've caught 2 IUHs this month. All of the ones I own currently were not caught by me. The only one that I've ever caught is owned by a viewer. I know. Tim's been yelling at me too. They're like, you need to catch an IUH. It's about time. Like, Cooley caught an IUH before me. Like, what the heck, man? I'm hoping luck comes over to me eventually, but as it's looking, it might be a while till that happens. Bro, I'd be so mad if I streamed this whole time trying to catch something good and then ended stream and immediately caught something really good. Like, because the only time I ever caught an IUH, it's not on stream, because I caught it really early in the morning. I literally woken up and it was like 3 a.m. and I went into a public server and it was just chilling on Forest. You know, it's not looking too good in Nyx's private server, but you know, it was worth a shot at least. We still have the rest of Lunar and Volcano to go, but I don't think I'm gonna get too lucky here. One of these days, I'll have to ask Tim if I can borrow their private server. Maybe I'll get lucky in there. I swear, Tim's private server is so lucky. Like, there's no way it's not. Not today, no. I'm already getting tired. So there's a very low chance I'll join a public server today. I need to switch to someone with better stamina. Sorry, Raspberry. My lucky island was desert, but now desert isn't even lucky for me anymore. I mean, I'm not gonna go use free private servers that other people might actually need when I have one that I've paid for. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of people that don't have private servers at all, and I feel like I should leave those open for people who don't have private servers at all. Don't kick me. Don't you dare. Alright, nothing on this side of Lunar. Oh yeah, no, I've crashed multiple Wild Horse Island servers in the past. Did you guys know that one time, I literally duplicated my island by accident? Like, you know, the private island, stable island? I accidentally duplicated it once and completely broke my entire island. That was what, like, it was so bad that Trick literally had to join the game and try to figure out what the hell I did because I broke it that bad. I don't know. I really don't know. I think too many people were trying to go to my island at once. And because of it, it loaded it in twice. Because it went from, like, nobody being on my island to, like, an entire server full of people trying to go to my island at once. No, I don't know. I don't think it's ever happened again. I think that's the only time that's ever happened to anybody. But he was like, yeah, no, you literally duplicated your island. I don't know how. I don't even think he knows how I did it, honestly. But he had me join his private server, and he was like, yeah, no, I don't know. You did, whatever you did was just in that public server. But, like, I don't know. It sucks. Because, like, that was back when he actually would, like, interact with me. And he actually joined the game sometimes and stuff, too. Like, when the Vanilla Bow code first came out, he joined my private server. And met a bunch of the mod team. So a bunch of people on the mod team got to meet him. Neom. My eyes are starting to hurt. But this is about the time I laid down yesterday, so that makes sense. Oh. Horse is doing a fancy little trick. I do hope Wild Horse Islands adds more lore eventually. I just hope they actually do it right and don't just, like, throw it together. But honestly, with how infrequently we get updates nowadays, I'm not gonna be surprised if it's like next year till we actually get an update we voted for. Like, there's been multiple occasions where they've just, like, given us an option of stuff, we voted, they planned it, and then just last minute changed their mind. I have, like, an eyelash in my eye or something, and it's not pleasant. You know, Stable Island Part 2 is supposed to come out when the- Oh my god. Oh my god. Finally! Hold on. I gotta show Tim. I think Tim's live right now. Hold on. They are. Hold on. I'm muting audio for a second. Oh my god. Nick sent them. Oh my god. It's not pure, but I'll take it. Oh my gosh. Tim's like, oh my gosh, finally. don't know what's going on in Tim's stream, but hold on. Nyx just told him it was in their server, and all I heard was him go, "Oh!" I was so unlucky in this server until like last minute. Oh my gosh. Really playing with my feelings here. Oh my gosh. Okay, finally! Note to self. Note to self. Horse hunt in Nyx's server when I have the chance. I'm so sorry, Nyx. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Okay. Well, that made my mood so much better. Oh, and I don't have to stress out about that anymore. I'm stewing. No, hey, you willingly let me use your private server. That was your choice, Nyx. You chose this. You knew this could happen. I got right as you got up too. No, that's so bad. Holy crap. Okay, that's literally hilarious though. Right as you got up. What was I even talking about? I don't even remember what I was talking about before I saw it. What was I talking about? Does anybody remember? Holy crap. Oh yeah, Stable Island Part 2. We were supposed to get Stable Island Part 2 when the Hide update came out. And then literally like not even I think it was like a week before the update was supposed to come out, they were like, hey, what if we do this instead? And then people were like, yeah, okay. So they did that instead, and it took us like half a year to actually get the update we were supposed to get. Okay, well, it was like literally the second to last spawn. Wow. Okay. I think I'm gonna end stream before something just like absolutely catastrophic happens. I've checked all spawns. If you want to, Nyx, you can just refresh and horse hunt. But here, I got a little treat for you guys. I'm gonna send you guys over to my friend's stream, who's also streaming Wild Horse Islands right now. And I think they're gonna be IUH hunting. If you guys wanna go. Hold on. Hey. Go click that link. Go watch Tamaria. They're streaming too right now. Hold on, I don't know if I can I redirect you guys? Hold on. I might be able to do that too. Redirect. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm gonna end stream now. You should be automatically sent over the Thames chat. I hope you all have a good day or night. I will see you all later.